Welcome to the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Machete. Now, the Machete has had a bit of a strange history when it comes to acquisition. It was originally available from the market before being removed in 2013. Then it was randomly given to people for just logging in July of 2014. After that, the blueprint became available from the third mission of the 1000 Cuts Tactical Alert. Then in 2017, it was added back into the market for a short while before finally being made into a random logging reward that you can also get from Cephalon Cimares for 100,000 standing. Do not, for the love of God, get this from Cephalon Cimares. The Machete is a Mastery Rank 1, Machete that does primarily slash damage with 10% crit chance, below average 1.5 times crit multiplier, and a solid enough 15% status chance. It actually has solid base range of 2.5, and the follow-through on Machetes is pretty good at 0.7 as well, though it is a little bit below average as far as attack speed goes with 0.917 at base. Now, if you're a new player and you happen to get the Machete blueprint as a login reward, I would highly recommend you start up with a setup like this, where you have Pressure Point for damage, Fury for a bit of attack speed, Unranked North Wind and Fever Strike for Viro, and then either Melee Prowess for status or Reach for range. This is a very solid setup that will carry you pretty far into the star chart, and it feels pretty damn nice to use. I know Machetes have been seen as a bit of a meme for a long time, but after all the reworks and buffs, they're actually not bad. Now, if for whatever reason you want to squeeze a little bit more out of the base Machete, you can instead invest into a setup like this, which is basically just a big boy version of the basic setup that invests far more into status. It's not worth investing into crit here because, well, 10% is not enough to do anything really, plus even if it did work, the 1.5 times crit multiplier is not great. Now, the setup is, of course, considerably stronger than the basic one, and it will take care of enemies that are upwards of level 50-ish, let's just say. And again, it doesn't feel too bad, it's actually pretty nice to use. The biggest issue with the Machete is that the RNG gods might not bless you with one until it's too late. Because while it is an absolutely fantastic starter weapon that I would recommend 100% if it was available from the market, by the time you're master rank 3, 4, maybe 5, it gets outclassed by a lot of other weapons and it's sadly not worth building anymore. So the only time I would recommend the Machete is number 1, if you're a new player and you're lucky enough to get the blueprint early on, or number 2, you have an absolutely gross Riven because the Riven disposition on this is very high since no one ever uses it, or 3, you just want to get the mastery from it. It's not the end of the world though, because we still have the Kama, which is another Mastery Rank 1 Machete, which is available from the market. So if you really want to give Machetes a shot, go for the Kama instead. I would actually recommend the Kama over the Machete anyway, because it is a little bit faster, and while it has slightly lower status chance, it does have higher crit. And that is pretty much all there is to say, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video and found it helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.